Okay, hit it. Roll.
Watching. That'd be you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. Time is 9, well, so not 8:59. We'll do it early. Today I am Custer County Board of Commissioners Chairman, and I'll call this meeting to order. Please silence your phones if you haven't already. And please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Paul. Let us pray. We thank you, God, for all our blessings, and we ask that you please bless this meeting of the Custer County Board of Commissioners. Strengthen us with wisdom, patience, kindness, so that we can solve all the perplexities, problems, and choices that will come before us today. We ask for your blessings on all our citizens of this great county, and grant us the grace, please, to ask what you would do, that the spirit of wisdom may save us from all false choices as we convene this board for and to the service of our Custer County citizens. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Very good.
Okay, thank you. Roll call, Kelly. Here.
Present.
Commissioner Vogelsong.
Here.
County Attorney Dan Slater.
Here.
BOCC Admin Caitlin Womack here, and Clerk to the Board Kelly Camper present.
What do you think, Kelly? Okay, audience introductions. Let's start with Bob.
Smith, Human Resources Risk Management at Custer.
Jim, welcome back.
James Gilbert. Tina Beckman.
And online we have.
We have Jeremiah Coleman, Monique, Rob Clark, and Brian Rock.
Okay, thanks. Okay, any amendments to the agenda? Anybody?
None for me. No, I have none.
Okay. And I'll move that we approve the minutes of June 17th.
Second.
Any concerns? Anything? Okay, hearing none, I'll call for that vote. All in favor of approving the minutes of June the 17th, say aye. Well, Lucas?
Aye.
Paul?
Vogelsong, aye.
Kanda, aye. Commissioner items, Lucas, you can be first.
Pretty much, been going through a bunch of OEM stuff, scanning in a bunch of the documents, were left in the office. So getting through, where Robin Knappy had all of hers, and then we'll start diving into, past stuff and getting those all put into, at least, have them all digital, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do with them.
Good, you get in the closet?
Yep, got in the closet, so we've got access there. Had a meeting with Travis Howell and Jeremiah to update some of the region's OEM plans on Tuesday. And then last week had the weed tour on Thursday. So Charles from Fernando County came up and went through weeds. So there was a group of about 20 people that showed up for that. So, and then kind of put out there for a guy that's spraying the roadsides to start. Kind of our priority is to start where our ag producers have already sprayed, so we're matching them, and then spray along ag lands first, and then hit the areas that have the worst patches after that, and then the rest of it, whatever there's left for budget.
Here, I'll dry them up. I got enough juice.
We'll see where we end up. That's all.
Okay, thanks. Paul.
A little recap on the OEM interviews, everything for OEM director. The weed board has up and running. We're getting ready to spray. They're trying to get a list of the sides of the roads, or the median area there on the side, the common area, all the roads above, or what it's called. Anyway, where there are weeds, we're going to be taking care of the ones that have ag and everything first, and then they'll be moving out into the other parts where there's where the actual roadways can be sprayed and keep our weeds down. checked with the board, or the fair board on target for our fair coming up. We're up to date on everything that has to be done, all the awards, the certificates, the belt, the buckles and everything. That whole thing is on target. Quick reminder about the landfill. As soon as we hit 30 miles an hour gusts or the wind coming in and being 45 and 50 mile an hour, just a reminder that 30 miles an hour wind will shut the landfill down. So, a reminder to everybody. All that.
Just quick recap on a couple quick things. The TV channel transmitters for 11 isn't back yet. They haven't finished fixing it. So stand by for channel 11. Had good discussions with the and we're gonna have that item on proposed trade-in of our public health truck. So we'll get into more details on that. And I think pretty good discussion on where we want to go with it strategically. And let's see, last but not least, yeah, I agree that interviews went well. Other than what we've got stated, I don't think there's any more new news on my side.
I got one addition.
Go ahead.
They're predicting that the 4th of July parade will be bigger than last year, and last year was a record size for the parade, so.
Yeah, it was
July should be
long
good.
last year.
Sorry, I didn't see one.
Okay. Good enough. Attorney items, how about it, Dan?
Not really anything. I do need to get with you, Commissioner Cantor, about a scheduling issue when we're done here.
And Caitlin, anything? Good. Okay, have any unfinished business? I don't have any. You either?
I have none.
All right, let's get into the new business and I'll start on with accounts payable. And before you do that, audit going well?
The audit is going,
It's going?
it's still, the amount of information that we have available and ready for them has been better than probably any past year that we have had. So at least over the last decade. So that is a good thing. We really organized the information a lot better and had it ready for them. So they are gone. They're working from their office on all the information that they have received, and they will be back after the 4th. So they still are thinking that they can meet the July deadline, but we will see what happens. We don't have the compliance issues with the single audit because we weren't over the $1 million cap on federal grant funds. We were around 600, 700,000. So we're at least under that threshold. So that will save some time and some
Money.
issues. So yeah, and money. So where we're at with that.
Okay, good. And the accounts payable.
So I'll go through the expenses that are close to 5,000 and over. Health insurance, payment to Meritain Health for the health coverage beginning July, $36,831. Buildings and grounds, CenturyLink for phone lines, internet, stuff like that, 7,000. Buildings and grounds to Opinion Plumbing for the assessor and extension AC units, 19,500. Landfill to McFarland Oil for fuel, $5,117. The district attorney, office of the DA, the July budget, $1,608. County sheriff, DOLA, it's a grant closeout refund in the amount of $5,611. County patrol, road and bridge, fuel and maintenance, $10,193. Road and bridge for lubricant, $8,200. Road and bridge to Seifert Enterprises for naturals, $4,686. Custer County Kids Council to Kate Kalstein for the early childhood needs assessment in the amount of $5,000. Airport fuel, Accent Aviation Group for jet fuel, $15,990. Attainable Housing, Christine Riggs, it's for the pre-development concept design in the amount of $6,885. So the total AP for this last 2 weeks through 6/24 is $200,943.90.
Okay, then I will, for discussion, I'll move that we accept the AP report for the end of June, June 24th report, and that would be $200,943.90.
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion? One thing that we're gonna look for too later, we gotta get some chip seal down, so it's gonna raise the price of oil. So it is, next month will be higher on that.
I got a question on the naturals we're getting. Is that a combination or is that just the nat?
It's just a natural.
Not, none of that is rodents.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other discussion? Any comments? Anybody? Hearing none, I'll call for that vote. All in favor of approving the AP report for the June 24, 26 report for $200,943.90, say aye. Paul.
Aye.
Lucas.
Aye.
Kanda, aye. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, next item up is our discussion on and potential action on our Office of Emergency Management Director candidate interviews that we held yesterday. And to open up this discussion, and point out that we had 4 candidates that we interviewed, candidates B, D, C, and F. And I thought it was ran well. Bob, thank you for setting it up and doing what you did. And the interviews went well. It was from 1 to 6 last night, 6:30. So went well with all the dates. So with that, I'll ask for a motion if there's to discuss, get it going.
So I will make a motion that we move to hire candidate D
I'll
for
say
the position of Office of Emergency Management Director.
Okay, and I will second that. That's candidate D. So any discussion on
We had some good interviews, and some good candidates. Was unfortunate that the one candidate didn't live inside the community, and I think we realized that position, that person really needs to live here, be in this community, be involved in this community. And we had 3 good candidates that were, and that we can train up what we need in this candidate. So
okay, good. Paul, your comments on
I agree.
candidate D.
Everything that Commissioner Rep said,
Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't.
no problem.
Okay.
It's white. Again, we had very good applicants, good interviews, and I agree with the statements about the one that was out of town was not going to move up, and just inform that person that the canyon is very unpredictable, weather and everything else, and
Meaning the hard crime.
yeah, the canyon. Anyway, so I agree with candidate D.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I have the same impression. We did have and candidate F would have been a good one, but still a person that would be able to be consulted with at some point if we needed to. Candidate D is very energetic. I thought very able to learn, and he didn't lack much, actually, in experience. There's nuances that he can catch up on, and I think we can all help him do that. So that's the discussion. I'll ask for any other things here. Okay, then I'll call for that vote. All in favor of hiring the new OEM director and hiring candidate D. Say aye. Lucas.
Aye.
Paul.
Oh, song I.
Kanda, aye. And with that, Bob, can you make a call?
You have a offer of a wage, you want me to discuss with you?
Yes.
And that wage would be,
The
it's an open yes. and I-
yes, it's right. The state the range, that the range needs to be.
Range is 65,187 to a max of 94,494.
Okay, so I would recommend we can both change it if we want to. I'd recommend 70,000.
Where was the last OEM at? What was our
I
wage?
think it was
71,074.
75 or something. Thought it was 70.
Is that a motion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a motion.
No, and then we can discuss it.
Okay,
change it.
I'll make a second. I'll second that
Okay.
motion.
All right, let's discuss it. I think, given that I think the candidate has enough experience to warrant what that amount, in my view. I also think that that candidate can gain more. I think it'll come up, that will come up to speed quickly. And I think that he needs the incentive to dive in. I don't think we ought to make it any less than that.
There's, if I may, there's certain certificates of completion and training and everything.
So he gets
Little
those,
gauge,
when he gets it, we can move on, decide what else.
And if I may add, that is a full-time position, not an interim, correct?
That's correct.
You got that, Kelly?
Full-time,
Just want to make sure.
Full-time rental.
yeah. So all in favor of that motion, say aye. Lucas.
Aye.
Well, Paul.
Lois and I,
Kanda, aye.
very good, well done.
Make it so. Let us know
Yes,
as we discuss the next item. Okay, consideration of trading in the Ram 2500 that the Public Health Agency has. It's a long bed Cummins diesel truck, and we've been looking at options for the last few weeks, months, on what we should do with that, keep it and go or not. And I think we've all decided that trade might be worth it. One of the suggestions was working with the sheriff's office, had contacts with infill Long Ford, and so they looked into it. Came up with 2 pickups as an example. We don't have to take 2. They just put together a 2 package deal. Changed it over what we had discussed before. The pickups are now the identical. They're not one that's lesser power and one that's more power. And the same capabilities, heavy duty, rugged, tow package set up on both the electronics for the gooseneck. It can take a gooseneck plate or a ball, turnover ball, both, and a snowplow connection on the front electronically, both of them. And so that what they're offering that, and he thinks he may be able to come down another 1,000, but until we make an honest effort on it. And we do have until the end of the month to decide if go back and forth with it. That deal would be with the trade for the 2 pickups would be $55,102 for both trucks. If we only picked one, then with the trade, it'd be $15,102. It would be only one. So pretty good deal. Actually, it's an excellent deal. This particular dealer outfits many county and municipal pickups and police department, sheriff's offices, et cetera. He knows what they need and what they take, and it's white, easy to put our decals on, both of them. That's the story. So any other thoughts on strategically what we might want to trade otherwise or do other things?
Well, I'd really like to turn this into a workshop.
Yeah.
With
Right.
numbers on paper. And what problem are we trying to solve?
Right.
And then that dictates, the problem is we bought 2 motor graders in 09 and they both ended up being lemons.
Yeah.
For John Deere that year, and I don't want to do
Don't
that
get too
with,
good again.
I don't want to do that ever again. So of course you have way less money into 2 pickup trucks, but what are we using them for? What are we doing?
That's
Is this
the
really
right.
what
We know we got to tow some pretty heavy equipment, not heavy, but
Might be good.
brush, whatever, and then the other pickups for traveling out to see septic systems, that kind of thing. Both 4-wheel drive. So, all right, let's set up a workshop.
I
Yeah,
believe
suggest-
the workshop, just go over our whole inventory of our trucks and where we sit and
There's been deals in the past that we got this deal and there'll be deals in the future, so.
Like he said,
But it's all-
there's no obligation here, and it does it
But
all
it-
the time.
but it's all unfunded money, so. We're talking.
It's all unbudgeted, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's just capital improvement off of what we squeeze out.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's, we need to look at what's there.
Right.
Get the,
So we need to see it on paper.
and we need to
Yeah.
get the finance to all.
Yep.
See to get more information on it.
Okay, got a date?
No, but I think we can set one in the future sometime here after the 4th, so.
Right.
Okay, so
We'll look at our
do that,
calendars
and
and
we'll-
see.
so I will tell him, we'll let these 2 trucks go
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
put a deal together later.
Yeah.
The biggest hang up on that for me is that short bed.
Well, that's why we need a workshop. There's
Yeah.
pluses to it, because the long bed, everybody kept driving over the curb and busting the tires.
They're not
And-
dry.
You're not used to a long bed. It's depends on how we want to use the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Long beds are good for construction stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll just, decision here would be to turn it down right now.
Correct.
Want to vote on that? We don't need to.
No, we
No,
just
there's no,
don't take the offer.
Okay,
So we're not, yeah, I guess, I mean, if we want to make a motion not to accept the offer.
we don't have,
nah,
But
there's no commitment.
by acclamation, we're not for it, so
that's right.
at least I don't think we are.
There's no point in discussing.
No.
Okay, given that, then, Bob, you were you successful? Did that person accept or reject that offer?
At the wage offered. The applicant and I agreed to get together today or tomorrow, if possible, depending on their schedule, to work through all the
Procedures.
and all that other stuff.
You want to announce the name?
Good to you,
Go ahead.
Eric Selato.
Okay, Eric Celatone. He is a veteran. He's a multiple capabilities. He's a pilot and helicopter pilot. He's been in all kinds of emergencies in war.
Lot of
Similar
risk-
to similar
lot of
things.
risk
Lots of
management.
risk management, lots of capability, understands fire mitigation. And he's got the excitement and the energy to actually take it and run with it and make it bigger and better, I think, than what we've had in the past.
Very open-minded with just being available 24/7, 365. Would.
And knowing also that you don't just operate and do just grants. We need grants, but and he's got the ability to write too. So. See,
It's a good choice.
okay, and so we'll congratulate Eric.
Correct.
Jeremiah, I want to ask if there was a set start date for the new.
Yeah.
program.
He and
That'd
I
be-
discussed the possibilities, but he wanted to discuss with his family and wife before he could answer that. That's part of the discussion he and I anticipated.
Week or so.
Well, as far as the date, and be able to give me more information today or tomorrow as we meet.
Okay, Jeremiah, did you hear that? See, you good with it?
Yeah, thank you. I guess I'm still, for any emergencies and stuff, you're still the go-to, Bill, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
get the hoses ready.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they're
might
ready.
rain tonight. Well, it's got a 40% chance. You're done with that. Additional items, anything, anybody?
No, I don't have anything.
One thing upcoming would be channel 11, and I'll let you know when TV channels get.
Oh, on the TV, yeah.
Okay, any other comments, public comment, open? Go ahead.
What's your plans for the chipper?
That's what part of, still does.
Rumors that you're taking it away from OEM, and I just wanted to know if that was true.
Not true.
The only thing
We haven't
we
decided.
was having it at OEM parking area because of any damages or anything, because we talked about putting it at the yard, road and bridge for security reasons. So that was the only thing.
So,
Rumors fly, that they're glad you asked, because
Yeah,
and as far as the pickup truck, and during your workshop, please take into consideration that OEM does need a truck to pull that chipper.
that's right, that's why, that's one of the considerations.
All right.
And that's why the 250 is it with heavy duty axles and
yeah,
all
it
that.
has to have a 10,000-pound hitch on it.
I know, I see that trade, and I pulled it. It's,
Yeah, that's the plan. And so, yeah, we have to have a truck, and that truck's here until we don't have it. And whatever we replace it with will absolutely have
And
the
it can be
capability.
checked.
well, we have a really good mitigation program going, so please don't ruin it.
That's
How do
the
we
idea.
run it?
I'm just asking, please don't ruin it.
Okay, we don't have a plan to do that. Okay.
And we don't want somebody to have an accident either.
We don't want you to come out there to get it and the fuel tank or the DEF tank has water in it or it has sugar in it, whatever people do.
People jack with things.
Because none of those caps have locks on them or anything. It's just to unscrew and put the liquid in. And, you know.
Well, thank you for broadcasting that to the public.
Okay,
Thank you for broadcasting that to the public.
I'm sorry, but I wanted to let them know why we want to move it to a secure area.
I understand.
Okay, sorry about
I
that.
had an idiot turn off my LP gas. So. There's crazy people in there.
Well, thanks for your comment. Anything else?
Yeah, just wanted to reiterate, I think Eric was a good choice. He's a leader within the VFW and very process oriented and goal minded and organized. So I think it'll be a great addition.
Very is an understatement.
Yeah, he was a double before in the army, so he's very familiar with the process of getting things done.
Good, thanks for the backup. Okay, anybody else online? Dan, what's your worst thought right now?
What?
No, the best thought. You got a comment.
I don't think you want my kind.
Okay.
got years to facilitate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that comment. And with that, let's adjourn this meeting at 10. Right,
Yeah.
There's an executive.
9:28. Excuse me, we're gonna go into recess to do the executive session.
We just make a motion to go into executive session.
So I'll move, we go into executive session for discussion of personnel matters, landfill supervision and management per section 24-6-402, paren 4, paren F, Colorado Revised Statutes.
I'll second.
All right, been moving second to go into executive session. Let's do it. Thank you, everybody.
Very good. Got a vote.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Yes, we did. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We're back. The time now is out of the executive session. The time now is 10:17. And the executive session has been concluded. The participants in the executive session were Bob Smith, HR, Lucas F., Commissioner, Bill Kanda, Commissioner, Paula Vogelsong, Commissioner, Kelly Camper, Clerk, County Clerk, Dan Slater, County Attorney, and that is it. For the record, if any person who participated in the executive session believes that any substantial discussion or any manner not included in the motion to go into the executive session occurred during the executive session, or that any improper action occurred during the executive session in violation of the open meetings law, I would ask that you state your concern now. Anybody?
No.
Okay. You good?
Yep.
Okay, with that, Dan, you got anything else to say?
Nope.
Okay, we're out of the executive session and let's see here. We could have picked the deal. Our new business right now is to potential action on the matters we discussed in the landfill supervision and management discussions. So Mr. Landfill and Mr. Recycles discussion and a motion.
I'll make a motion to terminate landfill director Brian Lockhart effective immediately and post the position immediately.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, been moved and seconded to terminate the employment of Brian Lockhart based on the facts. And with that, any other discussion? Comments to make?
No.
No. Okay, I'll call for that vote. All in favor of terminating Brian Lockhart's employment, say aye. Paul?
Aye.
Lucas? Aye. Agree? Aye, Canada. So please post that, Bob, immediately. And then let's consider the next step then, Paul, for the
Bob,
weekend.
do I need a letter that he and I sign when I do the termination?
No, I'll write it up for you
Okay,
and then you can deliver it.
that's fine.
Okay, so next step for you then is what over today and tomorrow? Is anybody out there now?
I don't know. I hope we're open. I will find out immediately upon
Him
adjournment.
out there today?
This,
So the gate will be
It's
open.
actually on Wednesday.
who's on them?
Tim,
Tim.
Okay,
Okay.
good, Tim, keep the gate open.
I have,
Paul's on his way, Tim.
I have a key to the gate. Bolt cutters.
Wonder if he's actually listening.
Could be.
And so that's that. We're gonna post it. What's the next step after that? Posting the last 2 weeks?
Minimum of 2 weeks.
No,
Okay, I will personally then, in the meantime, we have to operate. I will personally get a hold of Rusty Christensen, who is the former supervisor and the guy we hire for scraping and doing jobs currently. I'll find out his availability. I'll work with him and I'll let you know, Paul.
Be good, because we'll probably need someone tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll,
If he comes on, do we need to do an employment paperwork unless he's gonna volunteer?
Now, I do,
he's got a, how do we handle this? Is it once, is it? No.
We do not.
No, this is, we're gonna pay him, we're gonna hire, he's gonna have a contract.
If he,
Written to be filling in and overlapping possibly, Dan, just for your
Absolutely.
information, we have to overlap it with the new guy, train the new guy, Rusty's gotta sign up for the whole.
do we,
him to do a new employee onboarding,
Okay,
so we're legal and all that.
Well, he's actually already an employee,
Yeah.
I believe.
do
He's already
we,
in the
we
system.
hire him
Employee.
already
Do we-
periodically.
do we do that under an interim?
Christensen?
No, yeah,
Is it a contract or is
Yeah.
it?
No, as an employee,
He's an employee.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
good.
we're just gonna change the wages and we're gonna change the scope of what he's doing and.
I just don't read it.
Give him,
Yeah.
you gotta work the
are we
details.
doing full-time or interim?
Full-time. It's full-time until we get the new one hired, so it's an interim full-time position.
That's what I wanted
It's
to
full,
do.
it's not part-time.
On board with that.
Yeah.
Closing date for the
posting will be.
July 7th for the first round
Yes.
of reviews.
Okay.
And we'll have something on the 8th, an executive session to review
I
applications.
don't recognize trustees name.
Christensen.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you haven't been dealing with contract. It's always been Brian and Paul.
Right.
And working with,
So
he's been hired before you got here.
You can figure it out. Figure it out.
You figured it out.
And if I may answer your question about no one out there that knows how to drive a scraper, we operated for years without a scraper to cover.
Fine.
So we should be okay.
We should be, well, with the dozer we got and the grader that's out there, we can still do
Yeah.
it. But the scraper is key because we gotta cover.
We have two people that are qualified to drive it besides Brian.
Yeah, there are people,
That's not counting me.
including Rusty.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. Any other questions, any other points to make on that? I think we covered all the bases. Okay, and there's no public discussion left. Now, can I adjourn the meeting, please, guys?
Yes.
All right, just kidding.
Sure.
Let's therefore, everything's completed. I'll adjourn this meeting at 10:24.